Hello, welcome to SysJohn. In this video, you will learn about decision tree classification. Before beginning, please subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. So, what is decision tree classification? So, in this video, you will learn about what is decision tree classification, advantages and disadvantages of decision tree, why you should use decision tree, why you should not use decision tree, and how to implement it in Python. Now, decision tree. Decision tree can be used for regression and classification problems. So we can use regression and decision tree, which we already saw on our regression part. We can use it for classification and regression both. If we use it for regression problem, then we call it as a decision tree. Similarly, if we use it for classification, we will call as a decision tree classification. It is one type of supervised machine learning. It can be used for both categorical and numerical data. So here in this classification algorithm, numerical as well as categorical data can be used. Prediction of final output based on the average of each tree output. Aggregated decision tree runs in parallel and do not interact with each other. So while classification, there are multiple trees. It's contributing for the output, but they are running in parallel, but they are not have any interaction between each other. Now we will see the advantages of decision tree. First point, compared to other algorithms, decision tree requires less effort for data pre-processing during pre-processing part. So before setting or processing our data or before processing, it will take very less effort. Now decision tree does not require normalization of data. So in some of the scenario where we do feature scaling, if you feel you have to do the feature scaling, then you can do. Otherwise, it is not mandatory to be used normalization. Decision tree does not require scaling of data as well. Missing values in the data also does not affect the process of building decision tree to any considerable extent. A decision trees model is very intuitive and easy to explain to technical team as well as stakeholders. Now we'll see the disadvantages of decision tree. A small change in data can cause a large change in the structure of the decision tree, causing instability. So if we are making any small change, it can impact our probability of a model. For a decision tree, sometimes calculation can go far more complex compared to other algorithms. So here our testing data set, when we are or when model try to predict data which we train on a training data set, so if the data is complex, it could be take more time. Decision tree often involves higher time to train the model. So here also it's one of the disadvantages where training a decision tree, so it could take higher time or a more time. Decision tree training is relatively expensive as complexity and time taken is more. So one of the drawback is it could take more time as well as it could be expensive to train. Decision tree algorithm is inadequate for applying regression and predicting continuous values. In case of regression, it can be not properly classified, predicted, so it could be or disadvantages. Now we will see how we can implement it on Python. So here we have already coded this part. We have imported our libraries. Again on this part we are loading our data set. data set equal to pd means pandas dot read underscore csv, and this is our data set. So when we load our data set, this would be the values of data set. Now from this data set we will extract the value of x and y. So the value of x would be x equal to data set dot ilog whole rows 2 and 3 column dot values. So this is 0 1 2 and 3. So these two column would be treated as the value of x. So once we extract, the value of x would be this. Similarly we extracted the value of y equal to dataset dot ilog whole rows fourth column dot values. So fourth column from main dataset would be treated as a y. So this is a value of y. Now we have extracted the value of x and y. We will split our dataset into training and testing set. So again we are using sklearn library. From sklearn.model underscore selection we will import train underscore test underscore split. So we need x and y for training dataset as well as testing dataset. So here we have created four variables: x underscore train, x underscore test, y underscore train, y underscore test. Now we have a function train underscore test underscore split. So here these are real values of x and y. So from this value we are extracting 25% data for a testing purpose, and this data will be randomly extracted. So once it is extracted we will store on this variable. So after extraction the value of x underscore train is this, value of x underscore test is this, value of y underscore train is this, and value of y underscore test is this. So we have loaded our data set, we have extracted the value of x and y, we have splitted our data set into training and testing. Now we will fit our data. Sorry, before fitting we are doing here scaling or normalization we can say, or regularization of data set. So from sklearn dot preprocessing we are importing a standard scaler. So this is one of our class in this library. Now we are storing this class on this object or variable sc. So the value which we have extracted of x underscore train we have to fit and transform. So sc dot fit underscore transform, and value of whole x underscore train, it will first fit these values and it will transform. After transforming it, it will store into same variable. Similarly we'll do it for x underscore test, standard scaler dot transform x underscore test, and we are storing on same variable. So here in first scenario where we are fitting then transforming, and the value of x underscore test we are just transforming. So value of x underscore train is this after fitting and transforming, and value of x underscore test is this after only transforming. Now we will fit our model, or we will fit our data into this model. So again we are using sklearn library. From sklearn we are importing tree sub library, and then we are importing decision tree classifier. So decision tree classifier has these parameters: criteria, entropy, and random state equal to 0. We are storing on this variable classifier, or we can say object. Again classifier dot fit x underscore train, y underscore train. So this model or this function, it will train our data set. After training it, we will do a prediction based on this training data set. So this is my classifier dot predict, and we are predicting based on x underscore test, and we are storing on y underscore predict variable. So once data is predicted, these are the values of classification. These are the values are which are classified through model. So for checking a value, how many are correctly classified or how many are wrongly classified, again we are using a confusion matrix from from sklearn dot matrix. We are importing confusion underscore matrix. So we are storing on this CM variable confusion underscore matrix y underscore test and y underscore predict. So these are the y underscore test is our real value, and y underscore predict which our model predicted. So confusion matrix, so we usually check diagonally 62 plus 29, these are all correct prediction, and 3 plus 6 is our wrong prediction. So how we can get the accuracy? We can do addition of all the values. So main result is 100, then we will do the addition of our correctly predicted classified values 62 plus 29 91, and we will divide it. So our correct prediction is or accuracy is 91%, because this is a classification algorithm. So 91% of the data is properly classified. We can visualize it by using training and testing data set. So this is the same code which we saw on our classification section, only here values x underscore train and y underscore train is changing. So this visualization is based on x underscore train. So this is a graph which is classified our data based on training data set. So if you see, some of the data are not properly predicted, some data are properly predicted. Similarly, we can visualize it for testing data set. So here only these two values are changing, x underscore test, y underscore test, all the code are same. So this is a value which is this is a graph which is predicted classified based on a data set. So we have covered till here about decision tree classification. What is it, decision tree classification, why we should use it, why we should not use it, saw the advantages and disadvantages of decision tree classification, and how we can implement Python. If you have any doubt, please mention your question in the comment section. If you need a source code and dataset, you can mention your email on our comment section. We can share all the details. Thank you.